Welcome to the channel again. My name is Miguel Angel, and then I do photography and cinematography or filmmaking when it comes to weddings. Though basically, I'm a wedding photographer slash videographer. And then today, I actually want to bring you out and how an open venue is. Last weekend, we did an open venue at the Tuscan Garden venue, which is a beautiful venue, absolutely gorgeous. I really love that place because it has so much character and so many ways that you can play around the garden though and the house. It's really beautiful. But today actually I want to take you into the dive in and how actually went that day for me. You will see so different couples, different vendors, and hopefully you guys get to enjoy it. And then if you guys have any questions or any you guys like the channel, how everything is, please don't hesitate and give it a like, give it a subscribe or follow, and believe me, it really helps out the channel and it helps me out in getting better for my future couples. And I guess, yeah, let's go check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. What I wanted to show you, it's actually we are in an expo wedding today at Tuscan Garden Venues, and I'm actually going to take you to see how I set up my stuff, how do I do my stuff, and how actually it's going to be over here today. And it's beautiful Sunday, which is like really beautiful because it's very bright, and the venue is pretty beautiful though. I really liked it. There is so many features that I really love when it comes to as a photographer or like a filmmaker or cinematographer or videographer. But I'll show you like how I do my setup, how I actually talk to my future couples, what I offer, what I guess is what I believe it's my concept that I like to bring to my future couples, so they can actually get to know me more, see some of my work, which is actually obviously in my social platforms, on my social media, Instagram, TikTok, and then here in YouTube. I'm showing you all what Frames and Motions is, and like I say, the concept, what I focus on. But yeah, so this is basically going to be like a raw, straightforward video and showing you how I actually do my stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and then I guess, yeah, let's go see all the stuff that I do. Okay, so here is my little car, and then there is more of my stuff that I actually need to bring down. But yeah, I'm just gonna take you around, and then probably I'll show you some of my favorite vendors that I have in here, so you can actually see them and know them. So, yep. So here it is, my setup that I did for today. These photos, of like Eric and Arturo were so beautiful. By the way, this is my QR code. You guys can find me like that on Instagram, and don't forget to support small businesses. But yeah, so this is my setup over here. Beautiful Carolina and Curtis. I used to call him Travis, I don't know why, but it's Curtis. So beautiful. Actually, their wedding was in here in this venue, Tuscan Garden Venues. So that's where it was. These ones are engagement photos of Arturo and Erica. So beautiful. That was in Pailoli by San Mateo, California. And then, yeah, so this is my setup. This is how I actually do my stuff though. Little props over here, like I say, I like the vintage stuff. So that's why there is my camera. Vintage camera is a German, I think so. Yep. So yeah, so this is my magazine guide that I give my couples. They can actually see, oops, let me see real quick. They can actually see how I do my stuff. And this is a wedding guide, like a welcome. This is all my photos over here. And yeah, some tips, facts and tips, a little bit of inspiration over here, some more of my work or my different weddings that I've done, bride and groom, memory, some tips, like I said, like posing, in case, just for the aesthetics of it. But like most of my work, like I said, it's more like 90% candid, and the other like 10% is just like posing or staging. So, but yeah, this is my wedding guide, some engagement sessions, outfit, colors, closets, you know, location, so many things, you know, and this wedding guy. But yeah, so this is how I do my stuff. Let me put it in really quick over here. There you go. So yeah, and then right now I think I'm just gonna take you see some different stuff, you know, and show you around a little bit of the venue and how it is, and introduce you some of my really good vendors that I believe they do like a great job. You know, they actually do everything for their couples, you know, and they go that extra mile that they're supposed to go when it comes to your a beautiful day, you know, and then one in a lifetime. So yeah, let's go check it out. So like I say, I'm gonna show you some of more of this work, you know, more of the venue, all the vendors that are in here, and I'll take you about like an expo wedding. It is predict that probably like 56 or maybe like 70 people are coming in here today. So it's gonna be busy for everybody, you know. So we're expecting a lot of people. That's what they told us in the venue, and it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be beautiful, especially in this beautiful day, you know. Like I say, there is so many vendors, you know, in here, and then it's just gonna be great. So let me go with. Actually, we have Liz. Liz is the one in charge of this beautiful venue. Liz, what can you tell us? What can you tell us about it today?
So welcome. This is Tuscan Gardens. We're doing our third annual spring showcase here. So we are just expecting some guests that just arrived there, so they can come out, check out the property. We're doing a giveaway for a free bridal shower today, along with $1,000 off any 2025 events. So I hope you guys come in and check us out and talk to a bunch of other vendors. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. We have to let go, Liz, because there is already like guests coming in. So yeah, let's just move over here. This is Miguel, Mass Entertainment Wedding.
Yes, sir.
Look at that guy, huh?
Miguel.
The spirit of this guy is just another level.
Let's go.
Like
Let's
that's
go.
how it should be, right?
Yeah.
Here is stock room picks, you know. So this is the type of different vendors that you guys are expecting here, you know. I'll show you more later because there is already like people coming, you know, and my booth is alone, so I gotta go back and you know, help out my couples. But I'll probably put a little bit of like highlight, you know, and when everybody arriving here, so you guys can see how everything goes. So, but yeah, let's go back, you know. I give them tips as well, though, you know, what to expect, you know. I have some of my highlight films there as well, so you guys can see more of my work, and then you guys can actually see it in the TV. So by the time that you actually, if in case that it goes forward, you actually will have a picture of how it's gonna look like in the quality of video as well, you know. But most of my work, like I say, is very 90% is candid and 10% is very kind of stagey. And as an example, when I say that, you know, like for example, these ones are a little bit they have that little touch of like nostalgic and romanticism too as well, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, this is most of my work, like I would say like 90% of my work is very like candid, and then only 10% is just kind of like a stagey, you know. Like when I say stagey or posing, I'm referring to poses like this, you know. But when it comes to candid, it's for example those 3 photos right there. Those actually were shot in this venue, you know, and yeah, so that's kind of more like candid, more raw, you know. And then there is a QR code in case that you wanna follow me and see more of my work, and you'll find a link there with my YouTube channel.
They're so
These are,
pretty.
and these ones are actually shot in this venue, Tuscan
wow.
Garden Venues. It's actually the other side. Whenever you go to the
Okay.
other side, you'll see it. This is by the entrance. This one is like the ceremony side, which is just right behind over here. And this is by the palm trees on the other side over here.
Okay.
So as you can see it right here, like very natural,
Yes.
very candid, you know, very organic, you know, and
Right.
that's how I like to bring out of my couple. So you know, depending what kind of wedding, what kind of like vibe do you want, at least you know.
Right.
But this is more of my concept, though. You know,
Okay.
for example, these ones, you know,
Yeah.
are very like elegant too as well.
Right.
You know, very, but it's still like for example, this one representing the, or this one right here.
Yeah, so pretty.
Yeah, representing a little bit of that romanticism and nostalgic, you know.
Right.
I like to put a little bit splash of fashion, if you want to call it, you know. And also, when my couples hire me, they're not alone in the process, though. You know, I create a wedding guide with like, if you want to see it, yeah. There you go. If you want to see it, yeah, sure. You can. I can hold that for you if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a wedding guide, you know, with all with tips, you know, when it comes to a movie, you know, colors, angles, you know, structure though. So that's kind of more an octopus, you know. But yeah, so most of my work, like I say, my concept is more like romantic and nostalgic though. And when it comes to my video, it's cinematography, which is more related to what you see in a movie, colors, angles, storytelling though, you know. It's a story that I do. This is some of my work. 90% of my work, it's very candid, and only 10% it's just kind of stagey. An example when I say that, if you see these photos right here, and this one right here, and those right there, nostalgic and romantic though, you know, and 90% is candid and 10% is very kind of like stagey. As a reference, when I say like candid and a little bit stagey, this is what I'm referring to. Like if you see these photos right here, they're a little bit stagey, but that's just for the aesthetic of the photo though. But at the same time, it's still like it has that nostalgic and romantic. Oh, I thought it's Tia. Nice meeting you guys. Okay, yeah, enjoy the day. Okay. It's a lot sometimes, but it's amazing. The people I met and the people I met in this place, it's really cool, especially the vendors, you know, they're really nice. And hopefully everything goes well for everybody. That's how we conclude the day, I guess, today at the Tuscan Garden venue. Everything went like really good. Couples were amazing, you know. That's the good thing, like I said previously, about the day when it comes to an expo wedding, because you get to meet your couples, you know, and super nice people, you know, and then vendors as well, you know, the vendors that you actually have worked before, you know, and then you actually get to see them today, and then, I mean, you guys like just socialize, you know. But yeah, everything it's like super cool, super nice. Can't complain. But right now, I actually haven't get the time to actually go to the other side, which is on the other side. So I'm gonna go right now and then show you, see how it is here at the Tuscan Garden venue. Actually, here is Talia. Talia, I have worked with her before. She's really nice. Hi, Talia. How are you? How you doing?
You're recording?
Yeah.
Hi.
This is Talia. We actually worked before, and then she's really nice.
Yes, he does fantastic work. If you have not booked him already for his photography and video, you need to get this guy. You're gonna love it. He has a really good aesthetic.
Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
Talia.
Yeah.
How's everything? How was
Yes,
everything?
very good. Yes,
Yeah?
I enjoyed the event. It was great.
See, told you guys. You know, the
Yes.
vending here at the Tuscan Garden venue. I think like one of the things that I really like when it's like a wedding expo is that you actually get to see your co-workers in the industry, like you know, other guys, you know.
That's the time we
Because-
get to see you sometimes.
I know,
Sometimes,
because we're
yeah.
always busy, right? We
Yeah.
always like
Yeah.
you always doing like your official things, you know,
Yeah.
and up and down. And I think, yeah, you have your own like a venue, right, too, as well, right?
I do.
So
Yeah, a little wedding chapel. If they need a quickie wedding, we can make it happen at the chapel.
see, that's the cool thing about like when it comes to wedding expos, you still actually. The good thing is because everybody collaborates, so that's
Yes.
really cool, right?
Yes, we do. We do. Yes.
Good to see you, Talia. This is a very beautiful venue. I really like though. So here is the golf park over here, where whenever like the couples, you know, just want to hang out. Or, not couples, but like the guest wants to like come by and hang out and sit down. You know, like they'll do it here. I actually did a wedding here, which was really beautiful. It's for Carolina and Curtis. So I already show you the photos. So. But this usually is where the ceremony is staged though, over here. This is where everything happened, where the yes I do happen. Here it is, at this place over here. Look at that. Beautiful. You see there is more vendors. Everybody's picking up already because, I mean, it was only like for 2 hours. But yeah, here is the house, you know. Let me go inside so I'll show you, which is really beautiful, you know. Look at that over here. This is the house. This is the Tuscan Garden venue. It offers a lot of beauty though. A lot of beauty in this place. Like look at that piano. Look at that. Also as photographers, you know, like we always look for that, like not aesthetic, but that beauty of like architecture, to actually make the magic happen. Those are the rooms. Here is the bathroom. It's actually a beautiful house, though. Let me take you over here a little bit. I guess this is the living room over here. A lot of things can happen in here. Like that's the kitchen, and this is the dining room over here. So it's just beautiful. It's just amazing. So yeah, today that's how it was. That's how it went for us at the Tuscan Garden venue, and yeah, hopefully you guys get to enjoy what I do, frames and motions weddings. That's what I do. I'm here to help out all my couples, and hopefully by doing this video, hopefully you guys have at least a little bit of perspective of like on how like the open wedding expo is, though. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and don't forget to follow, comment, and I'm here for my couples, friends, emotions, weddings. So hopefully, like I said, you guys like it. Subscribe if you guys like it, and don't forget to follow and support a small business.